everybody and welcome to a new video of my 1 week 1 palette challenge summer edition with the NYX Ultimate Brights Palette. And today I'm filming another look, and today I thought I'd do something reddy, orangey, maybe some kind of a sunset eye look, because I realized I never really used all the red colors in there, so I decided to go for them today. Okay, so I have eyeshadow primer on, which is the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, which I'm loving at the moment. And I think I'm going to go in first of all with a little bit of a pink shade, and I'm going to use this one here and the NYX Beauty Crease Blender Brush. I'm not going to use too much of it because I don't want it to be too overwhelmingly pink, but I think pink a little bit would make it look quite nice. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to start up here in the crease. I'm going to blending it in the crease and over it. It's quite a bright, cool toned, like hot pink, and I thought it would look very nice and make a nice transition into the other colours. Nicely blending it, especially up here, to have a very nice transition. Blend the line up here to make it very soft and perfectly fine. Just add a little bit more to make it a little bit more vibrant. I'm keeping it quite round out here. Again, it's soft and pretty. Okay, just like this. You can of course make it more intense, but I think that's quite enough, like that. Okay, like this. Now, next I'm going to go in to the red shade. This is the only, I think, really true red in this palette, and also it has a slight, or quite strong actually, golden shimmer to it. This shade in the corner up here. I don't know if you can see the glitter, I think a little bit in the light, but that's the next shade, and that's the real light red. If you compare this one, which I just used, and this one, it has definitely a pink with red tones. This is why I always say kind of raspberry red. This shade I used, and now I'm going to go into that red shade. Still staying with the NYX Beauty Crease Blender Brush. Dipping it in, not too much. Look how vibrant this color looks. I really dipped in like 2 very little times. Getting the excess off the brush, and then putting that in my outer corner. I'm mainly keeping it in the farthest outer corner, and you can see how good these two match. On the camera I think it actually looks quite pink. Blending that into the pink I applied before. Now quickly switching to another brush, which is a flat kind of eyeshadow brush, which is the 234 by Esteé. Going into the red, kind of loading it up the brush, and now I pat it on. Make it really vibrant and very pigmented. It's definitely a little warm red tone. Once that is done, I'm going back into it with the crease blender brush, and I'm blending it in the crease and a little bit towards the middle of the eye. Especially out here in the corner, I think it needs a lot of blending. You can see that the sparkle and the shadow kind of vanishes when you apply it. It still is kind of like a satiny finish, but it's definitely not glittery. With this shade I used before to blend up here, I'm using the same one to blend towards the inner corner here, and I'm blending from the inner corner towards the outer corner, so that I do not transfer too much of the red towards the inner corner. You can use whatever cool neutral tone you have. I'm using these to have a nice and soft edge kind of here. Add as much of the color you want, make it as vibrant as you like it, and then do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, now that's done, and on to the next color already, and I'm going to use the darker warm orange out here. Now after this red, which looks like a lot more like a warmer red in the palette than it does on my eyes, in my opinion, I think I want to warm it up a little bit more. This is why I'm going to start with this orange here. This is again a matte. I think the red one I used is the only one with a sparkle in the palette, and then there are a few colors in this palette which are kind of with a satiny finish, but now this orange is a nice terracotta-y matte orange, and I'm putting that one now mainly on top of the red to transition it towards the inner corner. All the way up to the crease and kind of into the crease. Not as pigmented as the other colors. You can see I'm just kind of blending it on top and use it as a transition shade between the red, pink, whatever, towards the color I want to put in the inner corner. It's really kind of hard to apply with a fluffy brush. Trying it with the 234 by Esteé, the same one I used before. Oh yeah, that makes it a little bit easier. I'm just applying a bit of it in the middle here, right on the edge of the red one, and blending it a little bit. Alright, that's that. And now I'm going into that bright orange yellow. So I'm using the same brush, and I'm putting quite a lot of it and then getting rid of the excess. And I'm putting that one in the inner corner. Nicely pigmented, and I don't want it to be too bright, like overly bright, but not too outstanding or anything, if you know what I mean. I actually like how the colors work together. Now using the crease blender brush, getting a little bit more of this shade on and blending it a bit more back here, and try to have a nice transition from the red to the orange there. Like this. It's actually quite a quick and simple look, to be honest. And not too hard. Of course you can go all out and make like a cut crease or something with it, and then do more like a color blocking look than a too much blended into each other look. There's so much you can do, but I kind of wanted to keep it simple to make it nice and colorful and like a sunset look, but not too overly complicated. Now I'm back in with the Esteé 234 and just applying a little bit more, and also placing it in my inner corner because I wanted the color to be a little bit more vibrant. And now I think I want to add for a little bit of a highlight. I don't know how much it will show up on the other color. And a little bit of the yellow here, just to add this pop of color and to brighten the inner corners a little bit more. So Esteé 234 brush and the yellow color, and just patting it on a little bit. It just will brighten up the orange, and not going to show up too much as an individual color, I think, but I think it brightens the inner corners a little bit more and just makes the difference of a little bit of a lighter shade, not really like an individual shade. Okay. So that's that done already, and now I think I'm going to quickly go in with my MAC 212, my favourite of them all, like you probably know by now. And I'm going to do my lower lash line. Now I'm going to start with the yellow I just used for my inner corner, and just transfer it a little bit in the inner corner of the lower lash line here. I'm not going to use the oranges there because I wanted the yellow to be more visible on the lower lash line. So I'm only going to use the yellow down here, like this. And now I'm going to go into the red I used in the corner up here with the same 212 and putting that one in the outer corner. And the colors will mix itself in the middle and create an orange shade. So I'm blending the red one towards the inner corner and the yellow one towards the outer corner, and that way it will create a nice orange. You can of course do that on the upper lash line either, and just use red and yellow, and that will work of course nicely either. I always kind of like to control it a bit more by applying an orange shade. I'm going back in with the yellow shade and apply it a little bit more in the corner here. I'm blending on top of the red and towards the outer corner, like I said, to have a nice transition and to kind of mix your own orange shade. And done. Now done with the eyeshadows, so going on to the lashes. I think I don't want to apply eyeliner, but I never can apply false eyelashes without any eyeliner. So I just skip both of them and just apply a simple mascara. I have some amazing little testers of MAC mascaras. Maybe I should use one of them. I can give you my first impression on it. So I'm going to just take the first one I got out of my little like testers drawer. The first one I have in here is the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash Mascara. That's a mouthful. And I have this little tube here. That really makes very nice and wispy lashes, very natural. Perfect with this look actually. Well, I can tell you that I love this mascara already, and I think it creates the look I would have gone for with false eyelashes. Something very natural, or you can go for something longer, but I would go for nothing too voluminous, I think. Because if it's too voluminous, it always kind of covers the eyeshadows and all the work you've just done. That's it. That's the whole eyeshadow look done, and I think it looks amazing, fascinating, makes a lot of difference, but it's so quick and easy to do. I love it. And as amazing and lovely as it is, you're already done. The only thing missing is lipstick. And after trying all the pinks I have, I decided to go for orange. And the one I'm having here, I'm sorry, I'm only using MAC lipsticks kind of in this series I do. So again, a MAC lipstick, and this is a cream sheen finish, and this is the color Saigon Summer, and this is just a very nice, it looks bright orange in the packaging, but it's a cream sheen finish, so it's very soft and very moisturizing, one of my favorites from all the MAC finishes. But with this color, it does not go onto the lips as pigmented, and I just think that it's the perfect mixture between pink of the lips and the orange of the lipstick. I think that's just the best choice. Pretty. And that's the look already done, guys. It's quick and it's easy and it's pretty. So this is my video for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you liked this one and the ones before. And there's going to be one more coming tomorrow, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss that one and all the other videos, because there are going to be more stuff like this, and there are going to be more wonderful palette challenges. And don't forget, like always, to let me know which palettes you would love to see in a challenge like this, and to link me in your pictures when you recreate this look, or if you are hugely inspired by this. I'm done. That's the look for today. I hope you liked it, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful time until then.